welcome to Storytime. Gus wanted to join you today because it's been a little time since he was here, and he wanted to say hello. I wanted to show you a book that he's been thinking a lot about called Have You Seen a Flower by Shawn Harris. Wonder if you've ever seen flowers at your house or on walks. And this first picture is lots of colors. And you can think about what they might have used to make that picture. I wonder if any of you have ever drawn a picture that looks a little like that. Have you ever seen a flower? Look at this first page. It's really dark. I see lots of grays and blacks and whites, but down in the corner, I see one bright person running around. Wonder if you can think about what the illustrator might have used to draw this picture. If you think they used pencil or markers or crayons. Have you ever seen a flower? I mean, really. Seen a flower. And there's a child and they're running in the middle of flowers with their little dog. I wonder what they're thinking. How it might feel to see so many flowers. I mean, down in the clover with your face in a flower. Have you ever seen a flower using nothing but your nose? Breathe deep. What do you see? Wonder if you've ever smelled a flower. You smell different flowers and what they smell like. Raindrops made of honey, the knees of bumblebees, a fancy lady, dancing babies at the Royal Jelly Jubilee. Have you ever seen a flower so deep you had to shout hello and listen for an echo just to know how deep it goes? And did you wonder if you wandered down beneath its golden columns and into its corridors, who you might meet? It's a big flower. Maybe a tiny queen. Wonder if you think there's a queen inside flowers, or if that's something else the author's thinking about. Have you ever felt a flower? Do a flower petal's veins feel like the veins beneath your skin? Have you pricked your finger or fallen on your knee and seen the brilliant color of life? So I'm going to pause right here. So right a minute ago it talked about, do a flower's petal veins feel like the veins beneath your skin? And there's a picture of what some veins might look like. So I'm going to put the book down for a minute. I want you to look, and maybe you can look at your wrist, because the wrist might be a good place to see. I'll hold mine up. I don't know if you can see, but there's kind of some colors right there, some blue colors. That's actually the veins beneath your skin. So I want you to look at your own wrist and see if you see some lines, maybe blue lines on your skin that are your veins. Maybe you can see them in your hand, maybe in your fingers, but I can see mine most on my wrist. And they're kind of bluish. And those are the veins, and they carry the blood around your body. And so that's what this page is talking about. That flowers have veins too, but a little bit different than ours. And so it's asking, have you seen the brilliant color of your life? And what color is that? What color is it talking about? Remember what I said comes out of those veins? Can you see there? Life is inside you. She got a little prick on her finger, and what came out? A little drop of blood. So the blood that's in your veins, when you do a little prick on your finger, that's the same thing that comes out. Life is all around you. There's flowers everywhere, the same color as the blood that came out a minute ago. I wonder if she's thinking about that. Now put your hand on your belly. So take your hand and put it down on your belly. And take a deep breath and say, this is my stem. So just like a flower has a stem, your belly is your stem. Now sip a drip of water and stand very still and feel it slip and trickle all the way down to your roots. And just like flowers drink water and it goes down to their roots, you drink water and you can maybe feel it go down inside you. Do you ever feel yourself growing? Do you feel yourself stretching toward the sun, ready to burst? I wonder if you ever felt yourself getting bigger. Sometimes when you grow really fast, you might get pains in your legs, and your legs might hurt a little bit because they're called growing pains because your body is getting so big so fast. And bloom. And now there's the little dandelions blowing, the seeds everywhere. Have you ever been a flower? I mean really been a flower? And here I'm going to show you what's happening. Little dandelion seed goes and falls onto the ground. And it goes beneath the ground. And rain comes and it starts to grow into a plant. And if you were, would you remember? Try and see. And there's a child running for the plant. And the dog. Another picture with lots of colors on it. And that's the end of our story today. Thank you for joining me for Storytime. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.